Alright, Touhou fandom, let's talk. You might be wondering, Rocco, why you're using another model, because I don't care anymore. I use whatever model I damn well please. I do have a main avatar, but when it comes to videos, I'll use whatever model I want to. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because I have some grievances, so to speak. When I make a Touhou poll, I get over 200 votes, right? Mostly from Touhou fans wanting something, right? They want an interaction, whatever, right? That's fine. But here's the thing. When it comes to making the video, I barely get interaction. 10, 20 views. Maximum of maybe 100. I have over, and I counted, from the way I built this channel, I have over 2,000 Touhou fans who are subscribed to this channel. And only 20 of them maybe interact with my posts. That's not good. And as for someone who's trying to build a career on YouTube, that kind of interaction hurts my channel. Because if I don't get good interaction on the Touhou videos, on that video in question, YouTube doesn't push it. It says, oh, people aren't interested. And it just leaves it. It's done. Stick the fork in it. Yeah, I know some people are like, hey, Raiko, you might have to edit. I don't, though. I've had videos that I didn't edit or script that went to the moon. And that's because people interacted with it from the start. And I understand there was a moment where I decided I'm going to go cold turkey on Touhou because I was burnt out. Understandable. I did do that. But then I came back and I had polls. I'm like, yo guys, you want to see these? And I got tons of results that showed me people were interested. But when I uploaded those videos, where did the people who voted in those polls go? They certainly didn't watch those videos. No. Otherwise, it'd have 300, 400 views by default. Most of the time, the people who vote in polls are not going to watch videos. They don't care. They just want the polls. Okay? They're not going to give a single iota of a fuck about the videos, which hurts my channel. And in the most part, when it comes to doing videos lately, this swarm, Narasama's fandom, has been doing wonders for me. They have been interacting with everything, making sure that I get engagement. So as much as I stress not neglecting your, original fan base, if you guys neglect me, what's the point? Touhou videos are the worst performing videos on my channel. By far. Yet, apparently I have 300, 400 poll results from Touhou fans that don't watch the videos. Right? Right. You know who you are if you somehow watch this video. But you won't, because you won't. You won't watch this video. Because you don't care. Right? I know who you are. I know some of you started with the music and whatever, that's fine. But I'm talking about the people who didn't. Who started with the most ex-Touhou character ever. You know what I'm about. You should care. If you want more content. Because you were the people who were like, yo, I want more Touhou content. And then you don't interact with it. Right? Do you know how frustrating that is? I don't want to abandon you guys, right? I don't want to abandon my roots. I don't want to abandon the Touhou fandom. But when it comes to wanting to build a career for myself, and when I look at what's the worst performing content, and it's Touhou content, it makes it really difficult. Because I have much better performing content that I'd rather do, and that I enjoy doing. It's not just catering to a meta, I enjoy doing that content. But for Touhou, it's like, I kind of enjoy doing it, but it gets me nothing. So I'm asking you guys, what do you guys want from me? If you want more edited content, go watch Gensu Chronicle. Go watch Asprey FM. Like, you guys want Touhou content, but apparently you don't want what I'm giving you. You know? That's what I'm seeing. Personally. And it's frustrating and disheartening. Because it makes me not want to do Touhou content anymore, for real. Because yes, it shouldn't all be about numbers. But it's also somewhat about numbers. And as far as I can see right now, Touhou content, worst performing ever. There should be no reason for that. You guys should be tuning in, saying hi, watching that shit. But you don't. I don't understand why. You busy? You got other better Touhou stuff to watch? That's fine. Just be honest with me. Don't vote in the polls if you don't care. Okay? If you don't fucking care, don't post in the polls. It gives me a false sense of security about who cares about what. Because I'm starting to think that when it did the Swarm/Touhou poll, the Swarm was way higher than it actually is. Because most of you Touhou fans don't watch my videos. You don't. You just vote in the polls. Okay? Christ. Am I being a bit emotional? Sure. Do I care? No. I'll say what I want. It's my channel. I've always been about being real, being authentic. So I'm going to be fucking honest with you, okay? If you want Touhou, let me know. If you want Touhou, engage. If you don't engage, it makes me think you don't want Touhou. And so far, to me, it seems you don't want Touhou content.